Hello, Cactus crew. Hi guys, how are you going? I'm going fine. It's midnight here, so really. But yeah, Katie went live and I could not sleep because I had a lot to say. And I just want to say a few things. I thought we'll just have a little look and then we'll finish like the majority of it next week. But let's just have a little look, so we know what we are getting into. The thumbnail is enough. But yeah, welcome. If you are new, welcome. But yeah, Cactus crew, thanks for tuning in. And if you're part of the replay crew, check out the timestamps in the description box. And also there'll be a bunch of links down there and links in the pinned comment as well. But yeah, let's just I'll see you on the other side of the little music thing, and then we can visit Katie and see how things are over in the Paulson house, What filter should we be using? I don't know. But anyway, catch you guys. Oh, everything I say is my own opinion. I'll catch you guys in seriously 2 seconds. How is this gonna go? I don't know how Midnight Bill is. Also, if you hear licking and snorting, that's not me. It's my parents' pug, Lucy Lou. If you've been following this channel for a while, you know that Lucy Lou is, yeah, she's like my master splinter. But yeah, she turned 13 and she's getting older and annoying because she takes forever to go to the toilet, and that's why I had to stall this live. But enough banter from me. What are we here for? We're here for Katie, and I just need to find the right button. Katie, is this the right button? Also, you know how I always like my own copy on YouTube? I downloaded it and my version looked a bit fuzzy, but also my eyes are in that stage, so I don't care. I'm just going to press play. We're going to go the Instagram version and see if it annoys me, I'll just switch to the YouTube version. Okay. Okay, is everybody ready? Let's breathe. Oh, hi Sarah. Cactus high five. Also, I think that's about it. I wanted to say something else. I'm just stalling. There's so much I want to say, but let's just listen. Let's just watch and
friends. I haven't been live. Oof. Friends. I haven't been live on Instagram in a hot minute. Hopefully you can hear me. Hello.
I'm sorry. Oh my God, guys, her lips are infected. Holy shit. But maybe we should go to my Twitter after this, because I've got a video coming out, but it's making me sick to make it. So it's taking a while. It's got to do with Katie's face, obviously, and where the infection is spreading, and it's on the lips. But look at that. Oh my God. I can't wait to have clear vision tomorrow and see this. Okay, that's all. I don't want to jump in too quick, but holy shit. She doesn't look good. Why doesn't she look in the mirror before she goes live? If she doesn't want people to question her. Not that, I mean, yeah, fuck. We're questioning her because that kissy face, that lip thing, that is what addicts of when you get too high on meth or uppers. You start doing weird things with your mouth, also your eyelids and stuff, but Katie can't move them. So, it's her mouth. And how do I know this? Well, I used to be addicted to meth. And yeah, I've been clean for over a decade. And I just see all the signs in Katie, so many signs, plus the alcoholism. But yeah, she looks rough.
Hello. How are you? You can hear me? Okay. I have to have a conversation with you guys. And I'm just FYI, I need someone in the comments to just literally remind people that I am not answering questions. So if someone pops in and like says, Katie, do you have a question? Or they start asking me questions, just remind people that I'm not answering questions because I'm literally on here to tell you something. I'm not here to do like a Q&A by any means. I just want to talk to you guys. So I'm not going to be paying attention to your questions. So if someone asks a question, please, please, please just let them know that I am not answering questions.
Okay, I'll pass that on. But can I just ask a question? Katie, fuck man, look at the eye. I'm like, and look at the earrings. I was wondering, do you reckon this is a set? The necklace and the earrings. Also, I don't know if dangly earrings are best for her because I have noticed, well, if you haven't seen my community post, like earrings, Katie wearing earrings is like Christmas for me. It's like fucking big news. And I'm a bit annoyed at you guys, but I had to find out on my own 11 days late. No, I think it was 8 days or something. But still, I mean, come on. Someone could have gone, oh my God, Bill would be interested in seeing that Katie's now got an earring in those lobes because I've been talking about her lobes. Like, people don't notice these things. That's the first thing I notice on people is their lobes. I know. Hey, hashtag no lobes. If you've got no lobes, let me know. Join the club. Okay, but Katie, you've got lobes. You've got lobes. You've also, I've noticed your boil in your ear has sort of gone down, but I don't know from this angle. But she has become quite noddy, like with her head, like bobble head noddy, and almost like bobble head with direction of the boil. Has anyone noticed that? I've only watched one video and it was like too much. But yeah, it's like you don't need. She's like Jan Brady when she walks with her ponytail. You don't need, because it hangs. We don't need to say motion. Okay. Half an hour later, Bill still hung up on the eye. No, not the eyebrow. It's the earring. Guys, it's midnight here, okay?
Okay. Does everyone got that? Okay. And I'm not trying to be rude by not answering questions. It's just super, super important that I want to tell you guys what it is that I want to say. And I don't want to be, I have ADHD. Most of you guys know that I have ADHD. After 7 o'clock, my meds wear off. And so if I'm staring at my questions, I get completely sidetracked. So those of you that are super loyal supporters, just remind people like Katie's telling a story. She's sharing her information. I'm not answering questions. Got it? Okay.
Okay, chat. Now's the time. How many minutes will pass until Katie answers a question? I'm going to go in with, I don't know, I feel like it's imminent. Katie, you love that word. I'm going to go 60 seconds. I feel like, 60 seconds, but she, I have ADHD. So, if I, does all this, dude, don't do that. Don't do this when your meds are worn off. I mean, that's my issue as well, Katie. So we're in the same boat.
I don't think I'm frozen because I can see more and more people and popping on. Okay, so here is the details. I have been sharing some videos of the baits and sharing some stories about the baits. And someone in my comments was super rude, very rude, very rude, and said, "Are you desperate for content? Why are you sharing this old video?" And I almost blew my lid. And let me explain to you why. People think that my job is just fun and games and like I'm spilling tea and it's super fun. My job is not fun. I spend the bulk of my day in other people's trauma. And it's not because I'm a trauma chaser or I enjoy being a whatever those people call you, like you're a trauma whore, like you just want to make your money off of other people's trauma. That's not what I'm doing. I spend the bulk of my
Holy fuck me dead. I mean, okay, like usually, like I said, like usually I download the and put it on YouTube because I hate watching videos on Instagram because I got no controls. Is there a button where, how can I make it fast? This is one word per fuck me dead. This is going to be a long morning. Shit. Okay. Sorry guys, I just
my day in other people's trauma. And I spend hours on the phone with people that have gone through horrific trauma. And I got a message tonight that completely changed my mood. It was from a little girl who's now an adult who grew up with the Duggars. Super good friends with the Duggars growing up. And she said, "Thank you for exposing these bad men."
oh man, my earphones fell out, and I went to go backwards, but again, where's that control? Oh my God, I'm not liking this, Katie, or my, just let me put my earbuds back in because it's important. Fuck, what was I going to say? This is a lie. Why wouldn't you say a woman contacted me? You started off that she was a little girl. A little girl contacted me, but she's a woman now, or something stupid like that. Like, fuck, Katie, no one's going to contact you. People are going to contact advocates that have been trained in this field. You have to be trained to deal with this kind of trauma. You can't just, put a label on it and say that you don't even care that you are damaging potential victims, like survivors. You don't care. Not that they're contacting you anyway. I'm just playing into your lies, What if?
Thank you for giving a voice to us that cannot speak. There are girls like this woman who's an adult and she now has children who don't feel safe telling their stories because they are afraid of the retaliation and of the violence in this cult. So I got really upset when someone said, "Are you desperate for content because you're sharing this old video of the Bates?" And then I got this other message from this beautiful woman who said, "Thank you for exposing these bad men for those of us that don't have a voice." I want to tell you guys about a conversation I had 2 nights ago. It was horrible. So 2 days ago, I got an email from this woman who is from Texas. My hair is like a total mess. Let me see if I can take my hair down.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Just get to the end of the sentence. Now I know how annoying I am, but don't talk at this speed, do I? Maybe once, but fuck. Should I switch to our YouTube one? My YouTube one, which will become yours if this shit continues being 1 minute per 1 word per minute. Oh, look at her hair. I was gonna say something. Why is she talking so slow? She has to be stoned. Her eyes look red. She looks awful. Every time I come to say something, it just disappears in my head. So I don't know. I'm probably annoying.
I'm like, it's nighttime. My makeup is wearing off. My eyebrows are wearing off.
And yet this is so important, what you're talking about. You're talking about women and people that have escaped these cults, thanking you for being a voice for the people that have had their voices stolen. And yet you can't do it when A, your meds are not wearing off, B, your makeup's not wearing off, you fixed your hair and all that, you know? Actions don't meet the words. You are all talk, Katie. This is a role that you're playing, but guess what? You didn't even read the script. Why the fuck would anyone go to you reaching out to an advocate or telling you their story when, look, you run straight to Instagram to tell? Gotta tell everyone this information I got from a little girl, but she's not a little girl anymore. She's an adult now. She's got kids. That's not how you talk. Maybe that's how you talk in story time in your head. Then it doesn't come out your mouth right.
Hold on. Let's pull the hair down. Okay. So let me get. Okay. So I got a message 2 days ago from this woman who was like, okay, I'm going to David Waller's church in Texas. I've been a member there for several years, and I'm super worried about what's going on at this church. I speak to a lot of people from the IBLP every single day, but this conversation with this woman was probably the hardest conversation I've ever had in my entire life. She was sobbing uncontrollably. And
How do you know? How do you know uncontrollably on the phone? Like, you don't know this shit, man. You are exaggerating. This is a story. This is a shit story, you know? And I see you've got your little evil eye necklace on. Remember when you showed us that? Why my ear things keep falling out? This is because I've got no lobes. There's my theory. My ear things don't fit in my ears because I got no lobes. Katie, do you have an array of earrings or just a few? Do you have an earring tree? Oh, I'm so curious. I want to ask you so many earring questions. Like, I really wish that you would have put them on on camera, you know? Remember that time when you got your necklaces in a knot? Don't get your necklaces in a knot, Katie. Don't get them in a knot. Remember that? And her whole chin disappeared. And I don't mean to be mean, but that was a sight to see. In slow motion, it was awesome.
I'm so heartbroken because people digest the Bates and the Duggars and they think this is just benign content. This family is fine. Everything is fine. And that's not true. This woman who joined the IBLP after Gil Bates or after Bill Gothard had been removed from the organization had been lied to by the Duggars, by David Waller, and by the IBLP about who Bill Gothard was. They told her that Bill Gothard had left the IBLP when he was in his 30s, and that it was because he was trying to date someone in her 20s and the board did not approve.
Half of her face is missing.
And she came into this church not knowing it was an IBLP church. She didn't join the IBLP, you guys. She joined a church. She went to a church. And they invited her to these events. And she had just gone through the death of a family member and was desperate for some level of family.
Katie, did you go, oh my God, I was in the same position. You know, my son was almost died and had heart surgery, and my husband's mum passed away, and we found ourselves in a cult. We took all we could, and then we got out of there and went back to being atheists because my husband won't marry me if I'm religious. But it was him who really wanted to be there. Oh, you guys.
And they love bombed her, and they brought her into all of these stuffs. They did meal trains for her. She was invited to all these activities.
Finally, Suzanne, I'm so glad that you are on the same page as me. Her mouth is that herpes. It could be. She's had multiple cold sores. I think she's got filler in there and it's infected, but it looks so sore. Like, again, why would you go live with that? Okay. Oh, I can't even hear her. Her bottom lip is that loud.
They were trying to like infiltrate all aspects of her life, get her married. I mean, it's been overwhelming for her, right? They lied to her about who Bill Gothard was. They didn't tell her that David Waller was going to write a letter to support Josh Duggar. She found out about the letter that David Waller wrote about Josh Duggar through the media. David Waller told her, don't watch the trial, don't watch the news, don't talk about Josh Duggar. I'm sorry, I can't turn off comments. That's literally not an option.
Oh, I think it's been like 10 minutes or so. Did anyone guess 10 minutes? Man, 60 seconds. She waited a while. She's answering questions. But yeah, I feel sorry for this person. Hi from New South Wales, Australia. Oh, you poor thing. I feel sorry for any Australians, but it's always good, you know, meeting other Aussies that are also on this train from hell.
Right now, because the live is going. So just don't be sassy and don't be rude, Belinda. Okay? Thank you. The live is going. I can't change what's going on. So she said to me, I don't even know where I was, Belinda. You screwed my...
Well, fuck. I think we're still in the first sentence, you know? Belinda might be screwing with your thought process, but shit. You know what you can do to fix this live? Speed it up, Paulson, you know? Speed it the fuck up. Let's get this pace going. What are you doing? Lingering on every word? If your meds are run out, I mean, get in there, say what you need to say and get out. But also, where is it? running wolf. Also, it's good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Where is your comment where you said, who is she copying? With the Hey Friends, it took me a while, and I don't know why it did, because every day I hear Hey Friends from Ali Glines. I watch her makeup channel, and I've got a feeling that that might be it, because Katie started saying that around the Ruby Frank time when Katie was on the Fox 13 Utah with her general words. You know, that would have been a good opportunity for Katie to use an AI generator, like for something to say with intellect, not just anything that anyone could say. Where am I? Yeah, so she started saying it around that time. And that's when I found out that, because she started posting Bonnie, and I didn't know that Bonnie was Ruby Frank's sister. She started with a makeup channel and then evolved into family channel. But yeah, she's been on Ali Gline's channel heaps of times, and even recently, and I had no idea that Ruby Frank was her older sister. There's even a interview that I've watched, like the 5 siblings, and it's just so bizarre. But so I didn't know that whole, you know, where everyone lived and their religion, the politics. Like, I don't care about that kind of stuff. Like, it doesn't make me watch anyone or not watch anyone. But yeah, fuck, I hate when Katie reports on people that I watch, but like she goes in with all the negative and just nothing positive. But yeah, so that was the shock. What am I saying? Oh yeah, and so Ali Glines always opens her videos with "Hey friends." So yeah, but I don't know about the earring. I wonder if this is Toad. You know, Toad would have said, if you want people to stop looking at your eye, your boil, why don't you give them something to look at with an earring? You know, because it draws your eye away, but it doesn't for long. You know, it doesn't keep your eyes. Maybe a bigger statement piece, maybe peacock earrings. Oh, feathers. Katie, you with feather earrings, it would look so good. Maybe you should get feathers in your hair a little. Katie. Oh, Katie, that's you. The braids weren't you. The feathers in the hair is. Call Janelle, she knows.
Belinda screwed me up. I'm blocking you, Belinda.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I needed to comment on that. I feel like, oh my God, let's go get Belinda. Let's go get Belinda. Belinda, are you out there?
I'm sorry. Bye, Belinda. She completely fucked up my train of thought. I'm sorry.
Another thing, like rubbing your tongue along your gum line. It's another tick of addiction, but I just can't stop looking at her. This. It's just so swollen still. Why would you put makeup over it? Why are you not going to the doctor? You're just going to leave it? This down here looks awful. You're not worried? Even when she got a cold sore, she didn't know what that was. I'll link that video below. And she's like, oh, I think my son gave it to me. And I'm like, you probably gave it to your son. She's so annoying. Okay, she's so worried about how she looks, wants to get the fillers in her lips and like Botox and all that. But she's got a infection that is probably invisible to the naked eye. Just the delusion that addiction puts you in. Nothing else is a priority. And it won't, you know, it convinces your mind that everything's fine.
They lied to her about who Bill Gothard was. Okay. So David Waller wrote this letter. And I just want to say something real quick, you guys. If you're going to get sassy with me because I'm upset with a commenter for not respecting this live, when I'm talking about sexual abuse, you can just leave.
These are the people that give you money, that pay your bills. Where's your respect for them? She made you forget where you were and you blocked her? What kind of bitch are you? Why aren't you open and warm and inviting in a topic that is so fucking sensitive? Yet your meds have worn off and your makeup's worn off and your hair's a mess. So you haven't given it the time of day. So you know what, Katie, it's your fault, no one else's. Poor Belinda. Hashtag poor Belinda.
I don't need you here. This live is about child sexual abuse. It's about rape. It's about men raping women.
Fucking stop, man. I'm so angry. I'm sorry to anyone that I led down this path without realizing that I need to put a trigger warning on this. I'm always arcing up. We need a trigger warning. It's not about you, Katie. You're harming people. You can't just go from one thing. Well, you know, you weren't even the way you say them. I can't even say the R word like that, just so casually. It's topic of the day every day. It's your favorite topic. You do need your subscribers. So, you know, otherwise you'd have no viewers. Are you an advocate or are you a fucking snob with something up your ass with something to prove? God, you made me so angry, man. Fuck. I just want to punch you through the screen right now. I just want to go grab Belinda. Let's interview Belinda. I hate that name, Belinda. No, it's my friend's ex, but okay. Let's just go back to Katie. Katie?
It's about men protecting child sexual abusers. It's about men sexually abusing children. If you're mad at me for asking you to respect this live, leave.
How fucking disgusting for advocacy. How fucking disgusting for advocacy that you are talking like this and trying to get sensitive information across. What the fuck are you doing, Katie? Hey, my God. You don't understand. If you understood at all, you would not be posting Josh Duggar's photo over and over and over. It might not affect you. See, you don't care who gets affected. You're not affected by it. Hooray. The majority of the world are. You don't care. Fuck. I'm just, I wasn't prepared for this. This is midnight. I'm not in the right frame for this. Maybe I should just tune out. Might be safe.
I don't need you here. I know most of you follow me because you care about this stuff. And I never go live anymore because of comments. And all I'm trying to do is tell you a story.
Exactly. A story. Because you love telling stories. Story time with Katie.
It's super important to respect this situation because in the 3-hour conversation, I learned the most disgusting things that are happening in the IBLP. Okay? Bye. If you feel like you need to call me out about what I said to Belinda, I'm going to block you. Don't even use those words. I'm talking about child sexual abuse. Leave it alone. If you are going to get mad at me, leave.
That was disgusting. The topic, the actions, the what. Oh, I feel so sick. I feel so sick.
Okay. I keep getting distracted. I don't even know what I was talking about now. Comments are off. Comments are off. I just figured out how to turn off comments. I couldn't even figure out how to do that. You guys, I'm not trying to be rude.
Holy shit, man. This is not your first time on Instagram Live. You have known how to turn comments off. You wanted comments because you want an audience. You didn't come prepared. You haven't got notes. You aren't prepared. You want to blame people. You come in with this fucking attitude. Think about treating people nicer. Treat people, be welcoming, be warming, be sensitive yourself, Katie. Because fuck, this kind of info, no one asked for it. You love it. It's your daily topic. But you kind of glorify it as well. And you just don't care about the harm you are causing. And you are causing harm. I mean, fuck, you harm me so much. And if you're harming me, you're harming people out there that are just, it's awful. Is this her Saturday night or Saturday day? I'm confused. Is this her Friday night? Look, I don't even know. It's Sunday morning here. It's a little bit much for me. I don't want to press stop though, because I really enjoy watching Katie when she's a bitch like this. This is her in her true form, because it's not about the message. It's not about what she's there to talk about. It's about Katie, guys. It's about Katie. I don't need you. Let's hear you scream that when you have no subscribers, when you're not making any money. Hmm?
I just want to be super clear here. What I'm sharing with you is so serious. I've never had a conversation with anyone that has ever been this raw and real. This was a woman going through severe trauma and exiting the IBLP as we were speaking.
Who are you? Who are you? Like, how would she get in contact with you? Going to your page, it doesn't say anything about being an advocate. You're the fruit salad of YouTube. Your intro talks about topical ointment and that you're intelligent, and tea. No advocacy, no credentials, no training, nothing. No one would reach out to you. Someone's trauma is way too important to talk to you about it and risk it being repeated on a live. Exactly what you're doing now. Maybe they attempted to tell you something and you didn't get it, so you had to finish her story on IG Live. You know, there's maybe a little tiny bit of truth, but no one should be contacting you. No one. You want money. You don't want to help people. How much money of, all the videos that you make about cults and that, how much of that money, Katie, have you donated towards actual organizations that help these people? How many of your videos have supplied links to further advocate groups, further support groups? You don't offer help. You're not there for that. You glorify it. Not once in this live have you, A, put a trigger warning, B, given up any direction for a website, contact to find help, because Katie, you're not the number one source. You have not been trained to deal with anyone's trauma. You're a narcissist. You don't feel. That's why it's so easy for you to block Belinda, because you can't put yourself in Belinda's shoes. No, you can't see how you are at fault. No one else. Yet you're getting angry at the chat. And guess what? Remember IG Live? Yeah, it's worldwide. Remember, it's not just your friends down the street that you don't have. It's your stranger friends. Say hi to Susan.
I was telling her things that she had no clue about because these people had lied and gaslit her. When she tried to leave the IBLP, she just joined a church, you guys. She did not join the IBLP. When she decided to leave the church, that was David Waller's church, she got text messages from Rob Spivey. Rob Spivey, who is Justin Duggar's father-in-law.
What's wrong with your eye, Katie? What's wrong with your eye? Oh, great time to have a little itch there.
And he said to her, if the way, I just want to reach out to you so that you know that the way that you're leaving and it's ungodly. And the real truth with the Lord is here. And I don't want you to make mistakes in your walk with the Lord by leaving this church. And then he basically told her that in order to be at Fair Park Baptist Church, you have to pledge allegiance to Jim Bob Duggar. You have to pledge allegiance to the Duggar family, and you have to pledge allegiance to Josh, that he is.
Man, I've been to church. I grew up Catholic, so Catholic school. There was a church connected to our school because we had to go to church all the time. But God, Katie sounds like a preacher at the tone and everything, the pause, the long, even the ducky hand that she's doing. Katie. I'll send you no, I don't know. I was going to send you a uniform or something, but no. Fucked up the end there. I don't want to press play. I want to go back. This is so annoying that Instagram, I don't know the tools to go back or fast forward it, make it go faster. I can't. This is so slow. I feel each hour of the morning dripping away, and my earbud things won't fit in my ear. Why? They must be two left holes. Guys, yeah, this is what happens after midnight.
Is innocent. You have to be loyal to the Duggars and Jim Bob Duggar over God to be at a church, Fair Park Baptist Church. A text message from an elder, Rob Spivey, Justin Duggar's father-in-law, telling members of the church, you must obey Jim Bob Duggar and be loyal to a pedophile. That is what is happening at churches that are operated by Jim Bob. Jill Duggar's book doesn't even reflect the real truth of Jim Bob's authority and the control he has. This is what she told me. And I already told someone this. I told this tonight to a victim of Bill Gothard.
The lady, is it the same person? Because it doesn't sound like it. And I told this to a victim of Bill Gothard. She's only spoken to one person. The rawest account of trauma that she's ever heard. 3 hours on the phone. Straight on IG. Advocacy.
Jim Bob is the leader of the IBLP. He does not hold a position on the board, and he is not a paid salary member. And you know why?
Before you tell us that, Katie, I just want to say thanks, Suzanne, for your $5. Cactus high five. I just saw it. I was scrolling up. Sorry I missed that. Luckily I saw it though. Oh, colors. Katie's doing the meth jaw, cracking it.
He told her it would be bad for my brand. But I'm running the IBLP. No one does anything in the IBLP right now unless Jim Bob tells them to do it. He is controlling churches all over the country. He is telling them what to say in their sermons. He is telling them how to respond to critics. He is putting out statements through the IBLP. He is probably using their money. All of their kids are still in the IBLP, even though they say that they're not. Someone mentioned, like John David. Is John David still in? John David is the pilot for the IBLP. He's Jim Bob's personal pilot, and he teaches people at the Alert Academy how to.
Katie, I think you are so confused with choice. What choices they do have and what choices they don't have. If they're under Jim Bob's control, they don't have the choice whether or not to leave. And, you know, when it's so ingrained, it's just so, you don't. I know you grew up in purity culture and you try and say that you had all the same experiences as these people, but you don't. You didn't, and you don't, and you never will. You will never understand. And your words, this is just regurgitating at a slow fucking pace what everyone knows. It's nothing new. This is not new news, but you're dripping. I mean, you're not dripping, sorry, hanging. So different words. Hanging on every word like it's an exclusive. Might be an exclusive for you because you forget everything. Yeah, so when I tune out from Katie, I've just been reading the stuff on the side, the comments, and I'm just going to read a comment and then I'll read Katie's reply. This person goes, Katie, I follow you, agree with most of your thoughts, but I can't listen to ramblings. Please get to the point so we can agree, comment, or whatever. I will probably agree whatever you are trying to say, but cannot stay here too long to figure it out. Sorry, I understand ADHD, but you could write an outline of what you want to tell us and then go live and say what you want. Exactly. She's there, like, she's too distracted by the audience. She needs the audience reaction if they're believing her story, whether she needs to amp it up or bring it back. Katie replies, 28 minutes ago, did you guys see that change? Well, you will, because there's a bit of delay. Katie replies, guys, just imagine the most pitiful Katie Joy face right now. I'm sorry that this live was so offensive to you. I'm sorry it wasn't perfect and didn't follow a perfect outline. I'm sorry that I came online to speak from a vulnerable place that wasn't perfect and rambling. For fuck's sake, put your big girl knickers on. For fuck's sake, Katie. I mean, you are so insecure. Why do people affect you so much? Why can't you speak clearly, get your point across? It's got nothing to do with ADHD. if you suffer from ADHD, like I do, Katie, come in with a plan, jot it down, but you're not prepared. How important is this to you if you haven't really given it the full attention it needs? Your meds have run out. I mean, you know, they've run out. Oh, fuck, look at me. I can't even make sense because my meds have run out. Oh, Katie, you need a fringe so bad. Like, you don't understand. I took you to the salon. That's what we could do. But I can't even see where I'm up to. Like, where's the line? Guys, I feel so lost watching this on Instagram Live. Like, I like my ways and I don't like to do things like that aren't my ways. But sorry you missed it. Don't be sorry. You only missed a couple of words that took hours to say. Okay, we might watch a little bit more and then hang on, what time is it for me? How long have we been on for? Hours. Because I don't want it to be torturous on the way back. For the replay crew. Yeah, so if you're just tuning in and you're like, oh my God, I've missed like whatever, blah, blah. Timestamps in the description box and all the links and stuff down there as well, plus in the pinned comment. But yeah, after the live, just give me a few to put the timestamps there. Yeah, we'll do this and then I'll take you to my Twitter. And I forgot what I was saying because I got distracted by you, Maps Cat. I'm blaming you. Thank you so much for becoming a member. You're a legend. Cactus high five. So glad those things are color coded. Okay. Yeah, so Katie, we're just going to watch you for a little bit and we'll continue this live on Monday. I need a day off tomorrow. Otherwise I blow my gasket. When Katie was trying to figure out what she blew, you know, what word is she going to say? She said, blew my top. And I'm like, where?
To be pilots. Not one of the sons has left the IBLP. Joy goes to the church that Jim Bob controls now in Arkansas, which is called Gospel Light Baptist Church. It was an IFB church, but now it is owned by Jim Bob. Jim Bob is a cult leader. He is the IBLP. When Bill Gothard left, they put in Tim Lewandowski, and he's just a buffoon. Like, nobody gives a shit who Tim Lewandowski is. He's like holding the place, and Jim Bob is the shot caller. Nothing happens in the IBLP without Jim Bob. Okay? He is telling people that if you're not loyal to me, you are not loyal to God in his churches.
I mean, fuck, I don't listen to all your Douglas shit, but don't we already know this? Don't we already know this? This is just like, it's new information to her. Is it new information to her? I feel like it is. Or does she think that she's just, you know, had that refresh of new subscribers because she's just paid for a new batch? She's got a, oh no, because they're not real. Okay, look, my brain's not on. It wants to get out of here, but I want to find an ending, you know? I want to feel it in my bones when Katie wants me to go. I just saw, hey, Captain and Nikki. I want to say hi to you guys. Oh, and everyone else, Cactus crew. Oh, Cactus Bill's little thorns. Little? I got big thorns. Guys, one of the biggest shocking things, like, okay, just side note quickly, okay, because it's past midnight and I can say this. Like, I want to comment on stuff other people comment on, but I'm one of those people, like, too many people comment on something and I'm like, I don't want to add my, you know, I'm over it already. But the whole ASHTON KUTCHER thing, I can't believe he resigned from Thorn. Like, that's something like I have followed, like, because I have, like, in my past worked in child protection, and Thorne, like, for years, like, followed that, and Ashton, like, all his stuff. And then I never thought that he would resign from CEO of that. And it makes me think, like, less of him. No, it makes me really think, because, like, why did you write that letter? Okay. Anyway, if you want me to comment on that, you can comment below and let me know, or comment in chat, but I probably won't see it because I'm tuning out, and I don't want to tune out just yet. Oh God, my brain. Okay, Katie, give me an ending that I am deserving of. Okay. Oh, okay, there's little thorns on there still.
He's running churches across the country through the IBLP, and all of the affiliated IBLP churches do exactly what Jim Bob Duggar says. Jim Bob Duggar knows that Josh is guilty. He has told multiple people that I know who have told me that he knows that Josh is guilty. Okay. Jim Bob has said, I know Josh is guilty, but I'm never going to admit it publicly. I know this because one of his closest associates' child contacted me and said, my parent had a meeting with Jim Bob. Jim Bob told him that Josh is guilty. He knows Josh is guilty.
That's bullshit for someone who you're saying is a leader of all these churches, the leader of the IBLP, like, you know, wants everything to be secretive, like Scientology. Basically, Katie, that's what you were. That's your outline. But I threw myself off. What was I saying? Shit. Yeah, look, that's what happens. Fuck, I'm sure I'll click back. Yeah, why would Jim Bob risk an associate's child hearing that he says that Josh is guilty? Why would he risk that? That's a pretty loose end, you know? Katie is really doing a shit job at selling how dangerous this cult is to get out of. She thinks she's so fucking important. They told me I'm basically family. Not friends with Amy anymore because, you know, I don't wear her clothes. Katie, you could still wear her clothes even though you hate her. But I can imagine you and Toad took the barrel out the back, filled up the barrel and lit it. You should have filmed it. But yeah, like you should have filmed putting on your earrings. I want to see you at your vanity, you know? I can't imagine you having a vanity. Fuck my brain. Okay. Might head over. Okay, we're just going to go over to my Twitter quickly. Let me just get the end so I know where we are. Or I'll figure it out when we do timestamps. Look at me trying to figure out my brain at 1:05 a.m. Okay, hang on. Well, I'm going to click because I feel like I'm not there yet.
I spoke to Alice this week, and Alice said, Michelle knows he's guilty. Michelle has told people he's guilty. Michelle and Jim Bob have told people they're only doing this appeal for their image. They are lying to their followers that Josh is innocent and has been set up. Like Josh is.
I mean, you'd have to be a complete idiot to think that Jim Bob and Michelle think that Josh is innocent. That doesn't make sense because they know that he's guilty. Even saying it public, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change the fact. Like, it's just ridiculous, Katie. You're obsessed with Jim Bob and Cody. That's all you dream about, those two. Fucking hell. It's just so fucked up. This is your important speech, regurgitating stuff that has been known forever, just because the Duggars are your passion project now that you're over Tati. But you just will never understand anything, even if you make yourself a victim like you love to be. Okay, we're going to end it there. And I just want to show what did I want to go to my Twitter for? Something. Ooh, what was it? Oh, I'm sure by the time I get there, I will figure it all out. All this. Oh, look. I'm missing the screenshot party. Oh, took Katie to the salon. Also, guys, if you come to my Twitter page at It's Crystal Bill, it's the same handle on Instagram and TikTok. God, it's hard having 3 platforms. Yeah, you can click on this is like a huge link of like, I'm just adding all this stuff that like proves how bad of a situation Katie's son is in. Yeah, we're here for oh, it's nightmare material. Yeah, that video is coming. I just need a stomach. I need a good stomach to finish it off. Where the hell is it? How far down is it? It's not like I post a lot. It's not like I post novels every day. Here it is. Welcome to McDonald's. This is Katie Joy. Can I get your order? Okay, would you like sticky fingers with that or snotty fingers? Katie, it just fits so well. And like, you know, on this side, because if it was on this side, I don't know if that would reach. I'm cruel, but fuck, you know, you would be too after you just watch that live. How do I go down? Oh, I don't know how to work this. Oh, here we are. Oh, it's good. And I've taken her to the salon before, pretty much every year since 2020, because she needs a fringe. This is a good one, isn't it? Look. Oh, she looks so different. How good. How young does she look? This is Goose's favorite. Goose is your favorite. But weirdly, it's still good. It's still a good fringe, you know? Not as much advertising space and personality. This one, she still suits it. How does she still suit frizzy, like combed out curly hair with a scrunchie and hoops? And like, you know, it's orange. And with the crooked fringe. But she looks good because she looks like she has personality, right? But yeah, this is my favorite. But like if it went down, like a long shag cut would look so good on Katie. But like I said, yeah, it would be too much personality for her. Actually, do I have the? Yeah, I needed these to go the opposite direction to this. See how it evens everything out? She looks so good, even this color. But what throws it off is the bile green shit behind. Like, imagine if that was cream or eggshell, you know? Yeah, Katie, because if it was white, might be a bit mully grub. There's just so much. Like, her lips are bigger because this was last week. Katie. Do you know what? Like, this is such a good date, though, the 23rd of September. It's 1 month to my birthday. And I just figured out my birthday this year is 23rd of the 10th, 23. Like, fucking hell, I need to do something good because that's a good number. That needs to be like, I don't know, on an invitation. I'm 41 this year. I didn't celebrate my 40th because I hate even numbers, but I feel good about 41. Katie, how do you feel? You're 40. She 45 this year? Oh yeah, and here's, you know, my beautiful artwork. If you want to check out any of my artwork, it's on Instagram. But yeah, the pearl, you probably can't see it, but this is the pearl earring. It's quite big. You know, I feel like nuggets so much. I feel like nuggets right now. Oh my God, I need nuggets. So nuggets. Okay, I think that's it. Is there anything else while we're here? No, I think we should go back now, Bill. Bill, let's go back. No, we're not. We're just going to scroll. That's it. That's it. Okay, guys, I think Katie might have mucus worms from Frida. But there's like growth things there, and look at her lips. Look at her lips under the infrared. Look at can we zoom? This would be awful if I come back and I've left you guys on the curb. Oh, it doesn't go big. Oh, that's what it would be like living. Oh, that's the wrong one. Where's the one we wanted? Fuck. Okay, it's my life. Everything else went big except the picture. What? Now it's like my parents' phone when they've got like one word per line because it's that big. Oh yeah, there's Bonnie and there's Ali. So I shared this picture because I could not understand. Oh my God, my whole world, like the whole Kevin Bacon, 6 degrees of separation exploding in my brain because I really like Bonnie. Like, I mean, she's funny. Like, one of her funny videos is so hilarious. Like, she wakes up from having surgery and she's still under the like gas, and she's so fucking funny. Like, oh, anyway, fuck, man, I just can't. But yeah, she always says, "Hey, friends." Katie, also, we're not your friends. You know, at least Ali has friends and over 1 million subscribers. Oh, I forget that like chat, like people are watching at different times. Haley, you're on the screen with your comment. With Katie being the trauma chaser. What was it like? Yeah, trauma chaser or ambulance chaser? Or just just victim card. Constant. Carrie Taylor, is this for real? Where have you been? Have you been around? I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. Thanks so much for becoming a member. I need to do something with the members this week. Yeah, I've got to fix all that up. I've been a bit slow in the department, but gosh, thanks so much. Cactus High 10, and it's good to see you. I feel like everyone in the chat, I feel like I haven't seen you guys in forever. But I feel like so much has happened in my life. I feel like I've lived a whole year this week. You know, where like it can only get better and then it doesn't. And then you're like, it has to get better and then it doesn't. But I made it to the end of the week and I survived. And my parents come home next week, but then I have to let them know that I'm moving in. Yeah, 41-year-old moving in with my parents because Mum, Dad, while you're away, my ceiling fell in. My ceiling fell in my bathroom again. I don't know what's going on, but yeah. So that might be fun to joke about on stage or something. Oh yeah, like I'm a comedian, not just a weird person going and standing on stage. Although, okay, I'm just doing a quick scroll down chat. It's just so good to see all you guys' name, and thanks for rocking up and having a good old chin wag. Oh, guys, and I just wanted to remind you guys, although I should remind chat at the beginning of each live, because when Charlotte lost her channel and LB went over the new terms of service, I noticed that like I have to control what comments, like don't comment or say in chat like stuff like you want to Katie, or you know, take it to that level, that just dial it back, or use no, don't use code words. Cucumber washing. Who came up with that? Did Katie come up with that? Okay, my brain is just spitting out words. Oh, you're an October 3, baby. Also, you're a Libra. Are you a Libra? Is that Libra before? Yeah. Oh, I feel. Did Nikki? Did you just do? Oh no, did you do the UFO alien people in Mexico with the weird head. They look like they're made out of concrete. Did you do that story? Anyway, I've got it like in my watch to watch. I've got so many videos to watch. I only just watched Nina's video. That's how far behind the world I am. Okay, guys, but it was good catching up and hanging out. Oh, gosh. Lucy is here and she's making a lot of noise that pugs do. Yes. Well, Captain, I think I will. Well, what is it? Yeah, this week. Definitely, because I've got stuff to bring to the table. I've got a dish or two. But yeah, also we can finish off watching this live next week. And then also I've got a few lives I found, which we should have watched last week when I couldn't think of anything. No, I didn't have anything. What was it? Yeah, I've got one live from 2019 about Ginger, Duggar wearing heels. And there's some real info in there about Katie. Katie talks about Suzanne as well. Quiverful Suzanne. Maybe we should get Suzanne on here. Like, make sure Suzanne's in the chat when Katie starts talking about her. Get the real story. But yeah. And then 2021 Jill one. That's the M&M live where she eats the M&Ms. And what's her name with the red hair? Tarot. Look, my brain. Is it Christine? No. Okay. My brain is Scorpio. Do you know what's so weird? Like during because for the past few years, I've been saying like I'm a Scorpio, but for my whole life prior to that, I was always saying I was a Libran. And I couldn't figure it out why I kept showing up as like a Scorpio for the past 3 years. And only recently I've fallen back into the Libra. But I think during a transformation, because I was like being reborn into my second life, my second chance at life, when all that was happening, I think I must have hit some Scorpio energy. Or maybe the Scorpio energy is my persona, my comedy persona. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, it's weird how things like that happen. And yeah, so now I don't know. I forgot what I was saying. I can't wait for October to start. Like, I am over September. Bring on October. It's the best month ever. Rocktober, all the good energy, plus all my mates are born in October. We're all in there from the 4th all the way through the 29th. So it's like a party every day. Oh, guys, please take care. Have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. But yeah, I'm sure you'll watch the rest of the live, but then you have to torture yourselves and watch it with me on, well, next week or whatever. I didn't even know where we got to. I didn't even know what to do. My brain is 1 a.m. brain, and it's like, what are we doing live? When did this happen? Oh, guys. Anyway, it's best to just jump on and not overthink it, because when I overthink it, I make myself sick and tired. But oh, hang on. Sorry. I was just reading chat or trying to, but everything's gone blurry. Thanks, guys. Or give this video a like and share it. Comment below or chat. No, don't chat. I won't see it because I am going to bed now. I don't know if I'm going to bed. I think I might zoom in on some screenshots and post something on Twitter. Because wow, what we just saw, also like how big, like how much it was hanging over her eye, and I'm talking about the boil, the under the eyebrow. Should we just no? It would be annoying. It's obstructing her vision, her peripheral vision. How can you just ignore that? I just don't like, how can you just ignore that? Anyway, will never understand. Rhetorical questions, round and round we go, and carousel from hell. At least we can laugh about it together, because if I had to watch this shit alone, oh my God. Yeah, torture chamber. Okay. Oh, what's happening? Who got banned on Twitter? 3 people banned on Twitter. I don't know, like, I need clarification, but I'm scared to ask. Like, now that it's not Twitter, what are tweets called? Are they X's? Are they hugs? I don't know, and I don't like it. And why can't it just be Twitter? And when you share stuff on Instagram, Instagram and all that, like YouTube, share to Twitter, it's still the bird. So everyone needs to update or not. Just don't. Why do you have to come in and ruin shit? Like, I don't know. Like, do we have a plan where we will meet up if, we wake up and we have to pay for Twitter? Why does he have to come in and ruin stuff? Oh, okay. I've never been so angry at someone with, okay. I'm going before my brain turns to mush and I end up like KJ. I can't even find the end button. How do I get out of here, guys? Where is the end button? Look, I'm trying to make sense of my life with a mushed up brain. Okay. Well, guys, it'd be good if you subscribe. That's another thing you can do, subscribe. But anyway, take care. I'll catch you next week.